The game is live and you can actually play it right now. Let's go check this out. So if you're tuning in right now, if you go kickoffchaos.vercel.app, and all you have to do is basically go to this link. If you're on the live stream right now on YouTube, go ahead and click this link. And so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna create a match and create the lobby. And this is kind of what's gonna be going down. So you can either click this link or scan this QR code to basically join up. So all you have to do is just go ahead and click here, and then we can already see some folks who are already joining in right now. So if you're going to be able to actually join in and play with us live. So this is literally the work that we've been doing for the last 5 days, kind of building this up. So we built the whole backend. AI built this whole thing in Rust. we coded up live, which is kind of insane. And we got the front end basically in React. And so if you're able to actually kind of join up this game, this is actually live in production right now. And so you're going to be able to kind of join in with me on the fun. And what's nice is like once I start the match, you can actually join in later on as well. So we can see we have this little countdown UI. I've been able to work on some polish and stuff like that. So as I move around with my character, you can see the countdown timer up above, and it has this little type of thing going on so you can actually intercept it. So if you want to join, all you have to do is scan this little QR code right up here, and you should be able to get into the game, or enter this code to get in. Or click the link into the live stream, and now you can see some of my other friends and players are getting in right now. So this is really wild. So they're currently going in. This is actually live in real time, so you can see them playing. It says AI, but this is I'm gonna probably make some changes so they can go ahead and go in here. So you can kind of see how it keeps track of the score here. I'm gonna pass this to this other thing over here. Come on, buddy. Let me get this. And so what's nice is that this whole thing is actually deployed live. So the front end, which is Next.js app, is what you're seeing right now. That's actually deployed on Vercel. And then the backend, which is written in Rust, is actually deployed onto main cloud, which is from SpaceTimeDB. And so what we're able to do is actually go back, and we're still seeing like this happening in real time. So if you actually go to the app right now, you're able to see how many players are currently in. There's only 1 player right now. There's still 9 slots available. So you can always join back into the game, and then or leave the match at any time. So here's my name. Once you save your name now, it's basically saved up in there, and we can see it. And yeah, this is all kind of where we're at right now. Just for some context as far as what we're going to focus on today. The thing that we're going to focus on today is we're going to show a little bit of the progress. Obviously, you're seeing it right now. There's a little bit of bugs to fix. We still have to test some other fixes, and right now we're actually running the match live, so we can see other people playing, which is really cool. And then tomorrow we're going to go really big on the assets and character sprites. So that's something that I've been working with here on PixelLab AI. So PixelLab AI. So PixelLab AI is this thing that we're going to use to generate some of our scenes, because there's a couple different styles that I'm shooting for. And this is like a generic like 2D flat character style. But I was also thinking about some voxel type of characters. So like voxel characters AI, I think. So what I want to do is kind of have these like cool rendered like worlds where maybe I'll have like, it's kind of more like this, kind of blocky, but like movable, like in a 3D space type of thing. And so I thought we would have like this type of angle to it. So, you know, the character would be here and kind of moving on an actual field like that. So what we can do is we can add more characters and like, you know, have like, this is like voxel style. So it's pixelated, but boxy, but I'll experiment. I want to see if I can, I don't know. I kind of want to keep with the older nostalgia, like this era of stuff, because this era is still kind of what I'm really going for. Of like, you know, in Nintendo, you couldn't like have networking back in the day when you're like playing these like older video games like SNES or like retro games. So it's kind of like we have that magic here. We have like the old retro magic combined with the modern era of like actually being able to connect to a network and do cool things. So interactivity is going to be like very, very important. And so I might just stick with this style, but would love to hear what you guys in the comments and stuff. Did you add the feature that if a user gets the access to the nearest player to the ball, like FIFA? Yes. Yeah, I sort of added that, but I haven't really finished that yet. So right now, if I'm playing by myself, I can like pass it to myself and it automatically changes the characters. So like, it's going to be like the nearest one. So like, there I am. So I can sort of control. So if we're playing 1v1 like this, and then you like intercept the ball for me, you can get the ball. Okay. Yeah. And if there isn't another person who's joined, you should be able to, or now that there's more people, I think you should be able to, like, I could pass it back to another person because I'm playing basically with myself. Yeah. That's how you're gonna be able to get that. So that's what's up. Old school NES network style. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna definitely do that. Yeah. Also, like if you hit the little hearts and stuff, if you see these little hearts and 100 little characters, or hit the thumbs up on the YouTube thing, it definitely helps the algo and it helps boost this whole thing. Oh no, not yet mobile. Okay. Yeah. I need to figure out the mobile part, and I think I might do that. Hey, I want to show you something super secret. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show you this, but this is the interface right now. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. And this is the new interface from the Factory Droid. They have a Mac app. Let me see if I can go to it right now. So this is their new Mac app. And so the Mac app will actually show you like this on the side. And so what's nice about this is like, you know, you can actually like paste in and move around and do all this currently cool stuff. And like the interface is much different. There is a light mode, by the way. I don't want to flashbang people who are currently like in other places. But this is kind of the way it looks like right now. And so I've been using it. It's been really nice. It's really smooth. And let me see if there's another update. Okay, it's not yet. But yeah, what's cool about this app is that you can also launch stuff on the cloud as well. So when you have a new session that you make, you can do local on the machine or do stuff on the cloud. So you can do kind of that cloud, make a template and do all that cool stuff. And then you can also select the models by doing these types of things and selecting reasoning levels. And so everything's kind of like clickable, which is super gorgeous, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show you yet. So we'll just pretend we didn't see that. I don't know which, I didn't see anything here. So we'll see what's up. But yeah, I have more fixes that we're landing and stuff. So this is kind of where we're at right now. So if you want to join in this game, I have this up right now. And yeah, this is Factory. Yeah. You can add the boom thing first. Yes. So there's a couple of things features I want to add. One of them is like, if you get the soccer ball, like I want to have like some super power ups. The other thing is if a lot of people in a group kind of crowd over each other, what ends up happening is that the ball never moves. So I want to have like a kaboom feature where it just goes, it like literally will just explode everyone out like an explosion, and then the ball will move everywhere, and then everyone has to go back and gather the ball again. So that'll be kind of like a fun little feature that I want to have. Hey, yo, good morning, Shahar. Thank you so much for joining in. This is going to be a fun game. If you're going to be joining in, just go ahead and scan this code and you'll be able to get in. I'm going to copy this link and just paste it right into the chat. So that way you can see if you can click. It's probably sometimes easier for people to click to join that way. But yeah, I want to have a mobile version. That would be so fire too. So let's see what else people are going on. How's it going? Yes. Thank you for tuning in. We just crossed the 20K mark, by the way, which is so awesome on the last stream as well. Hit there like 12 of us. Yeah. Last time there was like a whole bunch of us. Yeah. I don't have X Pro. I can't message you. Have you added beads to Droid? No, I just heard about beads and I want to learn more about it because there was someone from Syntax that talked about it and it looked really cool. How's it going, man? DX Blitz, what's going on in the chat? Yo, what's up? And so, yeah, we got the sprite stuff, but I'm waiting for some more people to join in here in the lobby. And so you can also switch roles. So I could switch over here, I could switch this way. And then when you're ready, hit ready up. And then when I'm going to start the match, I just does like a little countdown. And if you haven't, this person, you have to click ready and then you're ready in and then you're ready to go. All right, let's go. Oh, did I just score against my... Let's go. Let's go. All right, cool. So is it laggy, by the way? I want your feedback. I want to know if like it's actually lagging at all in the chat. And yeah, let me know if it's lagging at all. AJ, come on, AJ, wake up. Wake up, bro. Let's go. I got you, fam. Let's go. Come on. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm going to pass it to my other AI friend back here. Go. I should be able to bump other characters. That'd be so fire. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, no, come on, bro. No. Okay. Just when you think I'm going to go. Oh, what? Okay, so if you hit shift, it passes. So I'm in the passing lane right here. Oh, bruh. Oh, bro. Come on. Okay, now it's starting to lag. See, this is interesting. I want to get more people. Oh. Okay, player 4 is trying to hack, huh? Come on, bro. Come on. Is this like real life soccer? Yo, okay. I'm the Lionel Messi right now. Let's go. Okay. This is too fun. Okay. I got you, fam. You can't go anywhere. Okay, bruh, I got it. Ah, yeah, I kind of fixed a lot of bugs, by the way. Yeah, like while we were, oh, that was a good catch. So in the last, like this morning to today, I was just kind of fixing bugs while I was offline. And I fixed quite a bit of stuff. And I just kind of polished things up, as you can see in the UI. And so now we should have like a little countdown, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it should count down saying the first half is complete. And then, okay, so now we have a halftime. So I added this little halftime UI, which is pretty cool. And then now we're around here. And so at the end of the game, it'll say like something about the match. And then so like if I exit the match, I can see now like there's 6 players currently in here. There's 4 slots still available, and you can still join the game. So this is like the public lobby, and at any time you can join a game or create a new match. And so this is actually running live. I'll show you what's going on in SpaceTimeDB. And so SpaceTimeDB is showing up like how much energy I'm using and the bandwidth. So with everyone that's connected, that's how like all the backend is working really well. This is the modules written in Rust, so we can see. I could probably fix some other errors. I don't know if there's more errors going on right now. So I can take a look at the logs. And so I can show you an update of like how these tables look like. And so what's amazing is that we can actually see like what balls are currently active in the game. So this is ball for the match 15. This is the position of the ball. And this is currently controlled on the server. So as you, the player who are connected, all of your, like whoever connects to play a game, you're listening to this event of where the ball is. And so that's how like it's actually updating in real time. And so if I connect to a game right now and I like refresh, you know, at any point in time, it'll just be the exact point in time of where it is. So I can choose whatever player I want to join. So I want to join this team, Team Blue. So now I'm Team Blue, right? So here we are. Boom. Let's go. Boom. Yeah. So I just switched sides, right? So like, boom. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. So, but yeah, and this is all updating right now in real time. And so we see the cleanup timer. I think what else we'll have? Oh, I have a maintenance mode. So I can turn on maintenance mode and boot everyone out just by running a command. And on the server, it will just like kick everyone out and like clean up all the matches. So that way I can push out updates and stuff like that. And then I also have like, let's see, these are the different identities for the people who are joined in. So these are all the players who have signed in and have actually put their name in. And then these are all the different matches that I've won. So like these are the previous matches, and this is how much time is remaining in this match. And that's what you see kind of updating in real time. And then these are all the different users who have actually are currently like online and stuff like that, which is awesome. And then what else do we have? Yeah. Okay. Ball touch state. Okay, cool. So yeah, these are the current state of this app right now. So yeah, here we are. Match finished. Team A wins. So I can go back to home. So yeah, there's currently another game going on in the lobby. And then I could say I'm ready up. And so this person's currently waiting. And then after about a couple minutes, what ends up happening, if the admin started the game and it's kind of idle, it's actually going to allow, I wrote some logic in so that like the next person who got in is going to be next, and they're going to be the admin, so they can go ahead and start the game. That way, like there's no stale rooms that are up. And then after a certain timeout, the match lobby will close itself if like no one's active and people have been waiting for too long for games to start. So yeah, this is kind of where we're at right now. If we can get some more people to join, that'd be really cool. So if you want to scan this code, I'm going to put this in the chat right now, and then you can go ahead and play, because I kind of want to see it's lagging a bit. Okay, I want to see if I can up the tick rate. I want to see if I can do 60 frames a second. So maybe it doesn't lag as hard, but we'll see. It says we're waiting for this person, but we're just going to go ahead and go. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Here we are. Yo. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, I got it. I got you, fam. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Cool. This is awesome. Yeah. And then if I leave the match, you see me like disappear, and I think it makes the slot available for someone else. So there's still like now other slots available. That's pretty cool. So there's like, as people join, I get to join in the match. Okay. So here I am assigned. I just sniped you, bro. So dang, is this game full now? Or we're getting more people to show up? Okay. So it's interesting. I do see some bits of lag sometimes. Let's go. Okay. Bro. Okay. Let's go. Okay. You got it. Space bar. No, you forgot you're supposed to hit space. Come on. No, no. Oh, come on. See, our goalie kind of is dead. No. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, bruh. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Space bar. All you have to do is hit space. Yeah. Space bar to shoot. And then shift to pass to another player. Yeah. It's so nice. It's kind of funny because like of all the like it's kind of like it's like hockey in some way. So it's like soccer hockey. And that's kind of why I liked like, you know, the NES I think the NES World Cup or something like that, because it had that feel to it. Like that feel is like so nostalgic. It does kind of lag for me right now as far as like these updates. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see if I can. Yo, okay, cool. Got some blue. Okay, who else is playing up in here? I'm gonna take this. I got you, fam. I'm gonna be the Steph Curry of. Oh, let's go. Okay, cool. So if I leave the match right now, this will show us we have 6 players in here, and I'm gonna take a look at this thing. Can you please add trajectory line to see where the ball will go? So as of now, whatever arrow you're like, if you're moving forward in one direction and hit spacebar, that's kind of where it's going to go. But I think I'll figure something out. I think that'll be really cool to kind of see if I can do something like that, which would be really cool. Yo, it's me, AJ in there, but I'm on mobile. You should add a small joystick and buttons for mobile. Okay, I think I might do something like that. That'd be actually so fire. Make it okay. A bit of beats. Okay, AI FIFA. Let's go. Okay, that's coming in. By the way, match timeout auto start. Yes, yeah, that'd be cool. That's fine. A visual will be good too. Okay, yeah, some type of visual for this would be actually a good idea. All right, so as of now, to be honest, like it's playable, which is really fun. And then people can create more matches right now, and this is all currently live, which is actually kind of amazing. Like I still can't believe we went for like we straight up like vibe coded this whole thing. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get some serious things. I kind of want to move to like add a couple more features real quick, because we don't have much time here, and I want to make sure that like I'm efficient here as possible. So in here, let's see, what do we got? I had a couple different ideas. So this was about persist username server side. So I think I've already finished this feature. So I shipped this one already. So this says, yeah, we have the user. And then I added the thing about leaderboards and stuff. So persist username server side, SpaceTimeDB pattern. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then over here, we had a PixelLab thing. So PixelLab integration research. So PixelLab is an AI powered pixel art. So we were going to try to see if we can do like one character, but maybe I could just do a soccer ball and see if I can animate it or do something interesting here. So has an official MCP server. This is what I've already set up. And then sign up at PixelLab AI, get the API token. So let me see if I can pop up another instance of Droid, because I'm pretty sure I already set up the MCP. I'm just kind of, let me just quit the factory app too. So maybe that can kind of cause a problem. I don't think I have a problem. So this is loading MCP. Let's see, because I do have the MCP up, but it's currently also in cursor. But maybe I'll just see if I can get the spec mode in on this. No, okay. It's not going to load MCP. Add manually, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to blur my screen real quick. Server not found. Okay. Oof. MCP, add manually? No, okay. So I'm pretty sure I've already added it manually though, but let me see for Droid. I'm going to see if I can take a look and see if I can add it to from the app, because I have factory. I'm just going to load the factory app. Screw it. I'm just going to do it live. Okay. So new session. Here I am. Okay. So here is the new session, kickoff chaos local, right? And then MCP says it's offline. So retry. Failed to connect to MCP server. Edit the JSON to configure the servers. So let me see if I can do this right now. I'm going to do this in cursor because I want this to kind of work right here. So these are the docs that I'm looking at. But since I have the MCP server already configured over here, this is the PixelLab MCP server that I have configured inside of cursor. I should be able to create characters, animate characters, get characters, and do different things. So I might try to see if I can make a character on this thing and see how that works, right? So I might try to see if I can pull up like the agent window. So let's see if I can do that. Is it Command E? Okay. Command Shift E, Command E. Okay. So Command E. Okay. So I want to do that full agent window. So I want to do, how do I do this? This window. Okay. Let me get rid of some of these settings. Okay. So I want to do this. I guess I'll leave it here on the side. Let's see, on cursor, I have $92. Okay. So here is the MCP docs, and then I want to get that plan that I had already set up with Droid. So this one's a pretty comprehensive one. And then visit this, available MCP tools, alignment with your modular character. Okay, so we have this. And then I think I already gave it some of the, earlier, for those who weren't following yesterday, we already like themed out the whole, like how we're going to create a character here. And I'm just want to create like a minimum viable character, if you know what I mean. So for a game. So let's see if I can show you the preview here. So we have like a whole business plan for how we're going to like even do like face uploads and like jerseys and all kinds of cool stuff here. And then this is like the sprite prompt. So I think if I can open preview. So yeah, this is kind of the idea. And I was trying to see if I can make my first team here. So I'm going to pass this one into here. And then what else was this here that I was going to copy over? So we have the setup sprites. The base character templates are here. And then, yeah, proposed implementation is the MCP integration. Once we have that set up. Okay, so we wrote out, I think, a doc. So now let me write out the architecture document to include the new sprite generation system. So this is part of that architecture, okay? And then I've created a comprehensive phased implementation plan for the sprite generation. So here's the summary. So we have the sprite implementation, which is here. Okay, this is what we need to do. So let me go ahead and reveal open preview. All right, so it's not the one there, it's this one. So this is gonna be our implementation for the sprites. Let me just do this right now. Why not? While I'm here, why not? I mean, oh God, I know. I have 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna knock this out. So we have this. We have the asset character thing that we need to generate now. Prerequisites. We already have this set up. Bun install. Okay. Teams OpenAI. Okay. Phase setup. Phase 1 MCC setup. Generate a pixel art player. Cheaply style. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay. This looks pretty good. And yes, I think, yeah, PixelLab. So here are the docs. Here is my plan for, okay, this for you to review. So I'm using Opus, and here is a plan for this. And I have already set up the, how do you call this MCP thing here? PixelLab MCP. PixelLab, whoa. PixelLab MCP. And then I think what I want is like the first, I want you to review my code base and the framework that I'm using and see if you can understand what specific assets we'll need to generate from PixelLab so that we can get our first team here. And the first team that I want to do is Team OpenAI. As you can tell in our app with this, I think that's it. Okay. That's the only part of the implementation plan I want to get started. I just want to make sure that we can generate those assets to put into our game. So that way we will not do too much of the plan. So in essence, this is going to be the first phase of work. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to give this to Opus for planning mode inside of Cursor, because Cursor already has the MCP set up for us. And this is going to be talking to PixelLab. So PixelLab is going to basically vibe our whole setup here to make our characters. And so in order to get the characters, you're supposed to get like all these different views and stuff. So when we're playing soccer, when you're moving up and down the field, the character will move in certain ways. And so I want to have these different views and stuff. And apparently we should be able to get this going. So yeah, yesterday on that mega 5-hour stream, that's where we actually generated like this massive plan for generating the sprites. I've never done this before. I'm totally new to game dev. I can't believe how far we got. We're currently in day 6 and we still got like 9 more days till Christmas, I think. Yeah, it's December 16th. Yeah, and it's pretty close. So this game's going to be like running by itself eventually. And right now everyone's currently playing. So that's what's up. Cool. Add a match creation limit. Yes. So I do have this code in there right now. There's a bug in my code because what's going on is that I am a user. I'm tracking the users that create the matches, but when you leave the match, I need to fix that bug because the math doesn't math up there. And I didn't have time to fix it. Yeah. Matches are getting spammered. Yeah. So let me go ahead and kind of fix this right now. So in here, if we go like this, you know, I have all the server logs, by the way. So like whoever is spamming this, I know exactly where you're coming from. And if you mess with my apps, I don't know if you know, like I can track everything down to where you're at. There's so much that is being revealed online about people. You don't want to do these things. And yeah, I'm just saying, you're going to be in a lot of pain and you're not going to like it. But it didn't come from me. I'm just saying the people who are on my live streams are also kind of cracked and they will find you. So yeah. Okay. So stop spamming the chat because you will die basically. Okay, cool. Yeah. Cause like, the whole point of like this community is so that we can kind of come here and hang out. I do appreciate people who are testing and stuff and doing these types of things and testing the limits, which is obviously very helpful. But there's a certain point where then you're now wasting resources and kind of making this really bad for everyone else. So if you notice one of your friends, your buddies, who is trying to like be haha, you know, just kind of kick them and say, hey, bro, like if you want to do that, go find someone else. But like Ray's kind of cool. And like this circle that we have of friends who are participating, y'all are really cool. So like, that's kind of like the messaging here, if you know what I mean. So yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do is just go quickly into maintenance mode so that we can kind of make sure maintenance mode on and just kind of kill everything. Sweet. And then redeploy. Y'all. And then go back into maintenance mode. Cool. So now you should see everything like in maintenance mode until we kind of deploy the fix there. So as of now, we're currently just in maintenance mode and just chill out for a second. And yeah, just be chill. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can kind of fix some of these bugs here. That was me you crushed. Whoever it is, stop being lame. Exactly. This is why I do not play. I take my IPv4 serious. Yeah, no, like Okay, so IPv4 is one thing. IPv6, like IPv6 is very directly right to like where you're at. It's kind of scary how direct IPv6 is, FYI. Oh man, that's what's up. Spam or no spam, I crossed who I played. Shots fired. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, cool. Yo, click the like button. Yeah, also people who are in here, you gotta click the like button as well. Yeah. I'm going to change from this to the live chat. Okay, cool. So now that we got our PSA out the way, let's go ahead and actually cook, fam, because we're going to make this game super fire, by the way. At 28, we should have like 28 likes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's see. And plus, if you do the like thing, I just do the like dance. Yeah, I appreciate everyone. Yeah, y'all are real ones right now. Let's see. Cool. Every time I see the like, I got to smash. All right, so let's see. Generate the OpenAI sprites. So this is going to be our new game plan for the sprites. Yo, I feel like an NPC right now. Your game currently uses a programmatically drawn placeholder, so the circle's in here. And so a game scene creates a player with these. Yo, I'm number 6. Okay. I was like, I have the $200 plan with Droid. Okay, cool. Okay, so a sprite is tinted by the team color. Let me see if I can quickly fix this this log bug. So let's see if I can go back into. I have a conversation in the Factory app. Where was that session? Because in one of the sessions I fixed it for the bug. This is gonna bother me because now I'm kind of like freaking out here. So where is it here in the match? Okay, so I think it's this one. I love this app. It's too good. All right, so is it this one? Be able to filter. Okay, so I think it's this one. Canvas, clean up the match variable. I think it's this chat where I was going through and like fixing the lobby stuff. Yeah. So this was some of the logic earlier. I'm just kind of walking you through this. So after 0 minutes, I made a timeline. The host sees the start button. After 2 minutes, a match is created, is visible to all players. And then the orange banner is going to be showing like start now, and then the red countdown. So after 9.5 minutes, there's going to be a countdown saying like, hey, this lobby's going to close because no one started the game. And then after 10 minutes, we close the lobby and stuff like that way. Like there's not a lot of stale lobbies available. So I'm going to go ahead and go shift into research mode here. And I'll show you a little bit of what this, you didn't see anything. If the factory team is watching, y'all didn't see anything. Let's see. There is still a bug where a user is able to create a room, and then once they leave the room, they're able to go back to the main UI and create a new thing. And I don't think we're accounting for that max 3 per user to create this rooms. So I want to have you take a look at that bug here and trace it down. Okay, so now it's going to do a plan here. So this is going to do this little spec thing. So I'm going to leave that on its own. So while that's going, we're going to try to figure out this assets thing. So based on your implementation plan, we need characters to generate would be these ones. So we need the Brockman, the color palette. Okay, so these are the things. PixelLab MCP generation steps. So this is going to pass in this in unique features. Okay. The Altman, confident Brockman. Okay, cool. Create robot goalkeeper. Okay, add animations. Cool. Dang. Integration points and the execution order. So create an asset directions, create 5 characters via create character. Can be done in parallel, returns immediately. And then wait for the characters to complete. Check with get character every 3 to 5 minutes. Download the zip files for each character. Since we're using the MCP to validate the pipeline works before generating all 5 characters, start with the Altman. Okay, so this allows us to verify the MCP. Once validated, we'll generate the 4 in parallel. Okay, cool. So this is going to be created, generate, check that everything's running, add the animations to the, okay. Add running kick to celebrate animations, the Altman. Check the character status to get character and verify quality. And then, cool. Can we integrate the character? Let's see. I want to modify this plan so that we integrate the first character, and so we can understand how the sprites that are generated for that character are implemented. That way we don't waste too many resources by generating all the characters. Okay. So I'm basically kind of booting that up. Okay, cool. Y'all are saying side by side, this droid beats Claude code? Yeah, for sure. Do they have a free tier? So there's a couple of things. I think someone on my Discord, his name's Coriolis, kind of said this best. So I think all of these agents are kind of all nearly at the same point. And so it's only now a matter of like semantics. So if you are using Claude code and you have the agents, or sorry, if you have the Claude MD files correctly set up in all your different subdirectories and stuff, and you have all the different hooks set up, and you take advantage of all the different features that Claude Code has, it's amazing. It feels like it's the best thing ever. It's the smartest thing ever. If you also have the best practice with Claude Code to make sure that like you don't ever flood your context window, you'll be able to see once it crosses 50%, you should probably start handing stuff off to a new chat. Once you start seeing that, like, and start doing those best practices, it takes a little while to develop, especially if you're new to a tool. So if you're new to Claude Code and if you haven't figured all these steps of things out, then Claude Code becomes amazing. It's like the only tool. You switch to other tools, you're like, I don't know what happened. Same thing with Droid. Droid is great. Droid is characteristic. Like, I need to do like a video game character. Like, I'm going to actually probably do that actually. I'm going to do Claude Code as a video game character and then have like different like power up levels, like what's the strengths are, you know, compress like chat history would be like all the way to like level 11, you know, and then like Claude Code would be like, you know, super intelligent, but like is very like finicky and it just kind of makes you think you're dumb if you chat with it too long and only wants really short conversations, you know, like that's what I'm going to actually do. I'm going to do like a little ranking, you know, OpenAI is like the cool kid, is like, you know, with glasses showing up and it's like the very popular one. And like everyone wants to be around OpenAI. And then it's also kind of sometimes smart and sometimes dumb, but then tries to be, you know, whatever. But like, yeah, there's these different things. Each of these IDEs require their own like sauce. And once you get the sauce going and it works, then it's amazing. So if you've already invested a lot of time in one tool, just keep kind of going down that route, especially if it's already working for you. So I think that's kind of it. The models that are going to change, they're going to change. So yeah, you can't go wrong with Cursor because Cursor is literally the everything. But Cursor is pricey too, right? So like Cursor, Droid, all these ones are paying, you know, quite a bit for the model. Like I'm already up to 21%. I still like, you know, I got like, I don't know, 20 days or something to use the rest of the stuff. And I got $400 with my Ultra plan. So, okay, so let's see. Okay, so now the update is we reduced the scope to generate one character initially instead of 5, added examination points, minimal animations, only add running and kicking animations, skip celebrations for now, integration validation. So test is going to end game before proceeding with remaining characters and then document the learning. So the new to-do flow is basically create directory, generate Altman, check Altman, add run animations, add kick animations, wait animations, download Altmans. Okay. Update boot scene. Okay, this looks pretty good. Update game scene and test in game, and then document the learnings. Okay, cool. So PixelLab takes about 3 to 5 minutes per character. This looks pretty good. Okay, save the credits we need. Okay, yep, this looks pretty good. I like this plan. So let's save this plan. I think it's already saved. Check the character, download. Okay, yep. All right, so let's go ahead and build it. So we are 50% into this context window. Start a new chat, and just build it here. If you build it, it will come. So when I hit build, it's not clear to me if it's, oh, this is the chat for the build. Oh, so when I hit build, it continues in this same context window, even though I hit the new chat. I think that's really weird. Because it's not really clear to me. Like it should clear this context window and then do this next thing. But right now, it's, as you can see, it's actually thinking. It's looking up the current MCP tools, and it's going to go ahead and actually now create the directory for the structure, and we're going to go ahead and start ripping here. So, okay, cool. This is awesome. ChatGPT 10.5. I'm rolling with anti-gravity while they're offering Opus 4.5 for free. I forgot about this, by the way. They are offering for free. Can't confirm. It does continue in the same context window. Yeah, I wanted to open in a new one. So I have to like open a new chat and add the plan and say build it. I would just say, I think I'm going to message the Cursor team and say, can we just have like a build a new window or build a new chat? So that way we can just kind of preserve our context windows. Cause like that's pretty hairy there. Yeah. Oh man, let's see. Yeah. Someone's also saying that they love the anti-gravity for free. Yeah. That's interesting. Awesome. All right, cool. So now it's going to create the character for us. So this is running an MCP and started to do. So let me generate the Altman character using the PixelLab MCP tool. So that's where we're at right now. We're in the first part of this plan. So now we have our Altman character being generated. And then this is what it's basically doing. And then say size 64. And we'll have the single black color outline. The shading will be basic shading, detail, medium detail, drop down. And then we're going to have a running 4 frames, kick with a kicker kicking the ball, and then comes with a base character, 6 views. Okay, so we're going to have, by the time we're done, we'll have this Altman zip with the rotations and the animations. And the exact structure to be confirmed after that. This is our first time using PixelLab output. Okay, cool. So this is awesome. Literally just asked you not long ago who was using anti-gravity because it's taking advantage of the, free tier. Awesome. Yeah. Who cared for the training? Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. I think a lot of people, if you have free AI, yeah. I've not encountered any rate limits and have been using it heavy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Anti-gravity. Let's go. That sounds pretty chill. Let me go back to this bug that I was fixing earlier too about the lobby stuff. So, okay. Okay, so the root cause is the creation limit checks the host identity, but the host can transfer when a user leaves. Okay, that's right. So user A creates match, becomes host. Join the match, leaves. Okay, so the problem is that the match management is active lobbies match is the iter host identity. Context is from the sender state match state lobby. I created a created by field to track the original creator so that never changes, separate from the host identity. So it'd be created by identity. Yes, this is what I wanted. Okay. And then create a match. So wouldn't we want to tie that to the identity by itself? Oh, so the match will be having never changes, used for limits, and then create the match. So this will check the active lobbies and filter. There's got to be a better architecture for this. Set by... No, keep iterating this back. Isn't there a better architecture for this? Because don't we keep track of the user already? And shouldn't we just know that the user has X amount of matches that they've created? Because it just seems like we're going to be excessively doing unnecessary queries. Be sure to use Xcode MCP to look up some of this documentation for SpaceTimeDB. Let's see. I'm just curious. Yeah. All right. So while that's going, let's see what's going on here. I hit the rate limit. The 8 directional views are using all the job slots. Let me check the character status and wait for the job to complete. Dang. Character generation queued. Since PixelLab's queuing animations immediately, let me add the running kick animations now too. Wow. Okay. So I guess this takes a while for the stuff to kick off. So, that's interesting. So now we're just waiting. Oh, whoa. We have a character. That's cute. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is our first character. So the character is generated and looking good. I see the preview image. The base rotations are all complete. Here's some of the animation jumps that are pending and some failed. Northwest and the west directions. Let me wait a moment and check the status again. Wow. Okay, so where's this file? Maybe that's can I let me see if I can download it. Download? Oh, okay. MCP tool results. Downloads. Okay. So let me put that in here and then see if I can kind of this is our character. This is our little Sam Altman character. Okay. So this is like the little character that's going to like bounce around on the field and kind of like going. That's kind of cool. That's cute. Okay. So what does it say? Let me check the character status again to see if they've completed. Okay. So now we're just waiting on the MCP tool call. Sorry, using speech to text. It's insane to watch, but it's better to know code. I just have to trust it for now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, I asked earlier, you're going to add support for game controller. I think I need to do something for mobile. If I were to do, let me talk to it. So I'll do that as a research task right now. So we have this sprite thing. I'm going to do droid. Okay, cool. So I want to see if you can do some research by using ref MCP and use Xcode MCP. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. my goal is to see if I can make this app work on mobile. As of now, it's not really mobile friendly, and I want to have something that can kind of work for that in this app. What you're going to have to do is actually review the code in my app and see the frameworks that I'm using and see how I'm handling inputs on my server and how we're handling events from the front end as well. And then you are going to need to do, and then here's, okay. Then you, some research using MCP along with SpaceTimeDB so that we can make this a really great implementation for our mobile users. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm just curious to see what research plan it's going to do, and I have to probably approve them before we move forward. And so we're going to do this while we're waiting. I hear cursor's already coming back with stuff. So, okay, so this is globbing. It's globbing over here, and then what do we have over here? Okay, so now, excellent. Okay, so we got everything back. Okay, cool. So we have the character here. Okay, good progress. No more pending jobs. We have animations for the south and all the other directions. So excellent. The assets are downloaded and extracted. Let me examine the structure and the metadata. So here's the direction keys used in the sprite file names. Okay. So here's the boot scene. Nice. Okay. This load Altman sprites, create placeholder. Cool. Wow. Whoa. Okay. And so now we have the direction. So let me update the game scene to use the Altman sprite. Epic. Okay. Here's the game scene. And then how we're going to have him come in. So we're going to do utilities. Okay. Very cute. And then now let me update the create player sprite method to use the Altman sprite. So here's the game scene. Okay, cool. Wow. What's the sprite update? We got sprites, bro. I would say it comes up with a D-pad and some two. Yeah, that's my thinking too. I'm just curious to see what it's going to come up with, really, you know? I don't really know. Like I kind of, there's got to be a framework or something that already handles like some of this movement and stuff that we're thinking about. So I'm going to say yes, always allow. Okay, so now phaser 3 mobile touch input pointer joystick pointer. So that means it would just be a pointer. That'd be weird. I think what I'm going to do is some of the folks who are watching my live stream are suggesting old school NES style for mobile. I'm just going to get that queued up in there. So hopefully that'll help it with another query/request. Okay, so let's see if our bug fix is also done over here. So good point. Let me check the user table in SpaceTimeDB. Sorry. Okay. And good call. NES DPAL would fit the retro aesthetic better and are simpler to implement. Yes. Okay. Thank you guys. You guys are so good. Yeah. I'd say it comes up with a D-pad with 2 buttons. Yeah. Thank you guys. I feel like everyone's helping shape this app. Y'all are real ones. Okay, cool. This is for you. Here's a better one. What's the better one? Oh, the D-pad thing. Oh, why is cursor trying to open my browser? Open cursor in browser. Open cursor in browser. Okay, what's going on? Hold on. Okay, let's check the dev server and start a new one. So I'm going to do these checks manually myself. Let's create MCP. Let me use the browser MCP to test the game. I'm going to do the testing manually. And then I'm going to go ahead and send now. Okay. So I think it's already in the game, to be honest. Right? Like, test the sprite. So as of now, I think we have all the code in the game. So Let me just kick off the server. Let's see, locally. So I just have to run spacetime start, redeploy, run the front end, and then run the logs. Logs. Okay. Invalid header, trying all keys. Let me get this back. This thing died. Spacetime start. Okay. Dev publish. Okay. Good. Bun dev. Failed to start. Oh, because it's already running. Okay. My bad. Let me just refresh. Refresh. Okay. Create match. All right. So let me just go ahead and start the match. Tap to ready. And okay. So now start match. Okay. So I don't see the character. Bruh. Okay. So if I do screenshot. Okay. Let's see. What are we at? Let me check if there's a dev server running. Bun. Yes. Okay. Let me document what we learned. The character, the test, the remaining 4 characters. I'm running the browser right now. And then I put this screenshot, right? Screenshot? I don't know. Browser? What tools do I have for the browser? And I don't see the sprite character in the game. Okay. Let's see. Bro, I had to get Whisper Flow. Whisper Flow is too good. Yeah, D-pad would be good for the direction, and then you have the A/B for shooting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, browser's still buggy. Okay, I gotta see if I can work on the tick speed too. If you get top down working, theoretically it's easier to make a 2D, 2.5D. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, like get the 2.5D. Yeah. I see the blue circle with the jersey. The Sam Altman sprite is configured to only appear for jersey 10 on the team. Okay. So now let me check the assets are loading correctly and verify the setup. Assets exist, accessible. The issue is that the Altman sprite only shows jersey for team A. Your screenshot you're viewing jersey number 4, team blue. Let me check the browser console for any errors. Checking logs. No. There's no logs. Yeah, all there is just this. Okay. What's it doing now? So we have some changes. Let me just stage them now. And found the issue. The console shows texture not found, errors the animation. The images are failing to load. Let me check the actual paths. Okay, so it made a bunch of assumptions. Okay. And I'm running out of context window, which is so freaking painful. I don't like this. Okay. I see the issue. The assets are loading, but the path might not be resolving correctly. Let me check the phaser game configuration. It's fine. Issues of phasers might not load, might be resolved in real path. So let me go to boot scene. Okay, here we are. So let me fix this. So here, what do we fix? Absolute path root from root to ensure the correct resolution. Okay. Let's go back to here. Refresh. We should be able to join. Okay. Also remember, for team A, red team, jersey 10 captain. Make sure you're looking at the specific player in the sprite. Okay. This is where it gets really dumb. Okay, so can I create a new chat and says like at reference chat? At past chats, okay. And then PixelLab chat, okay. We're working on this task to debug the characters. As you can see on the soccer field right now, here are all the characters, and we're just trying to get the Altman character loaded on our team. Can you take a look at how the characters are loaded and making sure that our sprite is loaded and what code we're touching here for that? And And then we're going to see if I can take a screenshot of the browser. The scene is loaded like so in the browser. Okay. So I'm going to go back home, create match, create lobby, and go ahead and start match. Tap to ready. Okay, cool. So here we are. Here we are. What's the terminal? This is the console. Okay, cool. I don't think I need this console thing. Here's the design thing. Okay, cool. All right. Hard reload, copy current URL, take screenshot. Okay, so get screenshot. It's getting the screenshot. It's going to be like, hey, let's see what's going on. Okay. And let's take a look at the game scene code. So the game scene code goes here, and we have something about the characters, the ball indicator, and the sprite. So use Altman. So game object sprite, and then set the data display name. Okay. And then the Altman sprite is the function we'll use to update. And then the boot scene is here. So here's where we load the characters. I may have to just reload the whole thing. Game canvas. We're here. Okay. Let's just see how it's doing this. GPT 5.2. So I used it earlier in like our planning and verification phases. And then I used GPT 5.2 for like bug verification. So, and then we found out GPT 5.2 wasn't really good at finding critical bugs. So we actually used GPT 5.1, and GPT 5.1 Codex Max found on high all of our critical bugs. And so we ended up using that to fix everything. So it's been a whole journey. I think that was like day 4 or day 5. I think it was like day 4 where we did all that stuff. So that's kind of where we're at with that. And so we use Opus 4.5 right now because it's so super intelligent and is able to understand and chain together lots of instructions without getting really dumb. And so GPT 5.2 is just kind of hit and miss, and just depends on the task that we're doing. So yeah. Object pool or fixed step. I think the cursor browser does actually have a console. You can actually view errors. Yeah, I don't think... let me take a proper screenshot to verify the sprites files do exist, and then checking network request. Oh man, so here's a canvas. Okay. Oh no, it's taking a screenshot at the wrong time. Here we go. Okay, so take the screenshot of the characters. How do I... So it has like a developer console here, and this shows kind of where Phaser is running, right? And then it should have like a terminal, which is Command Shift J. And then this is kind of the terminal output for what we're seeing. So like, it's connected to the streamable and all this other cool stuff. So what's going on? User exa. Oh, this is the MCP stuff. Okay. And then we can see the hooks. Wow, there's a lot of stuff they put up in here. Clear outputs, turn all this. Okay, cool. Hide panel. Okay. Let me just put the screenshot. I'm just going to give it the screenshot. So slow. Here is the screenshot. I'm not a robot. Oh no, come on. Okay. You should add a character selector module by which you can be assigned the pixel character. I kind of like this, to be honest, because that makes a lot of sense. That way you know what character you are. So I think I'll add that as a feature, to be honest. Okay. Yeah. And I think right now, since it's already in there, I could just tell Droid that this is what we're doing. So that way it won't feel so kind of... I see the issue clearly. Looking at the screenshot, all players are circles. Nobody's using the Altman profile. The user is controlling player 5. The problem is Altman function. And yeah. Okay, cool. So we need to... Oh, here it is. Oh, it's in here. Wow. Okay. Yo, let's go. It's moving. Oh my God. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta ship this right now. I gotta ship this right now. Oh, what? It's in here. We're cooking. We are cooking. It is live. Okay, this is wait. Oh, that's epic. Okay, create match. Okay, let's start the match. Let's go. Tap ready. Let's go. Let's go. Did you see this? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is nuts. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Oh my God. Taking screenshot. It's going to take a screenshot. Hey. Oh, what? Yo, we got this. We're playing this inside a cursor, bro. This is mad. Hold up. What? Oh, wow. So here's the character. Boom, 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 boom. It even has like the number 10. Yo, this character is fun as hell. Oh my God. Let's go. Hey. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Okay. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Okay, we were just getting started. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. This is too ridiculous. And then we have our little character too. Oh my gosh. This is epic. Wow. Okay. Stop. Okay. So we have everything now. Let's check in this code. This is amazing. So all of the frames are in here. So I'm going to show you what these frames look like. So this is the first frame. And then this is like the second frame. So you have all the different frames of them like running around. That's how I'm able to get like all those different directions and stuff. And what's amazing is that like I didn't have to cut these up by hand at all. That MCP tool call that we used basically did it for us. Bonkers. Keep. Oh, wow. Wow. Damn. Okay, so we have all of these frames and all these assets that were generated using that MCP. Sheesh. I don't think we're even using all of them, to be honest. It's like there's like the soccer ball stuff that we're not even using. Man, that's crazy. Okay, here's the scene. Okay, so what I want you to do is do a review of past chats, and then the past chat. Let's see. Past chats, and then Altman character sprite loading, pixel assets. Which one was it called? Assets for OpenAI, because that's the one where we have our plan and everything. PixelLab integration notes. Let's see, what do we do here? I'm just trying to follow it back. We have our plan for, this is kind of why I hate managing context. Generate OpenAI sprites. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Generate OpenAI sprites. What else do we do? I'm basically trying to get a summary created of what we've done so far, because there's still a bunch of other bugs and stuff we need to fix, but I want to make sure that everything's captured, because there's like, we got one part of it done so far, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's still missing that we haven't made. And there's a bunch of assets that were generated too. And so we ran out of context window, and then that's kind of where we had to create the new chat to make sure everything was fixed. And you can see why we created a new chat, because we were trying to fix some bugs, and it's like, I don't know what I'm fixing, because it just got a little bit overblown. And so now we have to kind of go back and do a little bit what I call like healing, going back to make sure that we capture some of the information that was missing in the previous chats, and then carry that forward into our status update. So like, here's the updated plan summary. This is a really good one. So here's let me copy this message. Okay. And here is the updated plan summary. I want you to take a look at the staged code and help me generate an updated status document. So we are aware of what we've completed and what we're going to continue to work on with this plan for our sprites. So far, we have one character loaded and they are able to move around. I'm not sure if they are able to load other assets. If we are taking advantage of all of the assets for that character. Okay, so, okay. So we still have enough headspace, and this is a pretty in-depth request, but yeah, let's go ahead and go. All right, cool. So now that this is here, I'm just going to commit this changes, and then I'm going to see what's going on with my backend change for the create the rooms. And then we should be able to push these new changes live. And are there new scenes here too? Oh, this doesn't make any sense. This is the same code, right? This is not what, hold on, what changed here? Yes, this is the second change we made. Jersey number 5. So the is Altman is going to be jersey number 5. Okay, we hard coded that one in. And then this is for the absolute path for the assets. Yeah, that makes more sense now. Okay, let me synchronize those two changes for the front end. So those get shipped and they'll be deployed. And then for our bug for the database, good point, let me check. So this is all this information here. So you're absolutely right. Denormalize counter on the user table. So instead of querying all matches every time, store the count directly on the user, and then the counter field on the user as well. So like tracks the lobbies per user created, and then created by match table, and then create the match here. Decrement the counter when the lobby closes. So that makes sense. Okay. Also decrement in start match. So lobby playing transition. Decrement in start match. So when match starts, it's no longer a lobby. Yeah, I think that could be a problem though. Since we only want the user theoretically in one game, I don't want them to hop out of games and keep creating new games. So in this last part, I think we have to rethink that. Okay. Just being very thorough here. Okay. Active lobbies. Okay. Decrement. Almost there. All right. So we have this fix, and then we have the assets in here that are going to be loaded. And then what else is going on here? So we, okay. So now Cursor's also working on its review of like, what are all the things that we've done so far? And so now it's doing a git diff. It's actually taking a look at some of the files and the metadata. And then let me check what's currently being used in the code versus what's available. So now it's basically updating its plans on what it did, which is very nice. And then here's the current status, sprite status on what's working and what's not working. I love these types of things. So let me do a quick preview here. Reveal, open and preview. Okay. Oh, it's been 1 hour. I have to head on out soon. Dang it. We just got started. Partial issues. So we have the animation directions, kick animations, and then this is stuff that's not yet animated yet. And so here's a character ID. Nice. Okay, so here's the failed to generate. Running directions. Okay. Code integration points. And here's the fallbacks, and then the complete Altman integration. So we still have Brockman, generic defender, lightcap, and GPT bot. And then there's the polish. Okay, cool. So we still have these to go. And what else do we have here? Great. This is a good chat. Documents created. So cursor plan updated to-dos with accurate completion status. And then the immediate next steps, trigger kick animations. So add the event bud listener for the kick events, retry. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let me check these changes in real quick. And then that way we'll know what's going on with our plans. And then This is kind of our next step there. And then over here, we'll want to fix the other bug for the room creation. So down our, okay, when the match finishes, not when it starts. Otherwise, user could, yeah. Increment on create match, decrement only when match states. This keeps users accountable for matches they create until completion. Okay. So counter decrements only when match ends. This prevents users from banning games. Okay, cool. Match table. This looks pretty good. Close lobby, finish, client connected, lifecycle. Create lobby plus plus, no change, still in their game, still in the game. Counter minus minus, and then lobby times out. Perfect. The cleanup scheduler already closes empty lobbies. Okay, perfect. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and do this one really quick. So this bug fix should be super fast, and then I should be able to redeploy that. And so we're going to basically exit out of maintenance mode, which would be super cool. And like, let me see, since the server is currently up and running right now, we're going to try to see if we can test the character in production. So while that's building, let me see if I can do that real quick. So we're gonna test in prod right now because it should already have the latest changes. Let me go ahead and see if I can do that. So I'll redeploy. Why? Oh, missing lobbies active created. Okay, what's going on? Insert users. Oh, I can't publish it because I'm writing all these changes. Okay, yeah, we still have maintenance mode enabled. So maintenance mode on. Okay, yeah, so we're still in maintenance mode because we're still shipping all these backend changes right now. So breaking prod. Let's do that. I should actually start creating feature branches and like following a little bit more best practices. But right now I'm just shipping straight to main. And if I create these branches, that's going to allow me to work on the server code, like, and sort of branch it off on the side. But right now I'm still breaking things because I'm adding assets in, and I'm kind of in a rush because I have like 9 days left until Christmas, and that's when we're going to have this whole thing live. And I got to get off the stream very, very soon, but I just want to make sure we have this working correctly. And then this should be done pretty soon. So that'd be cool. But add a model as well, because only one player gets the sprite. Everyone should be able to choose. That's going to come tomorrow. I don't have enough time for that. I have to head on out because I've been streaming for too many days in a row, and I actually need a rest and actually get some more rest. So that'll be pretty cool. Do you think Rust is really making this game work that much better for you, or is it more preparation and planning? I think it's more preparation and planning. Rust is already kind of perfect for these types of things, which creates the WebSockets, and it's the module that's built into SpaceTimeDB. So I'm just leveraging all of their work that they've done. I'm not really figuring out different states and writing code to like do diffs of large, vast amounts of, data and, strip all those things out. The game building would take a lot longer than that. That's what's up. Yeah. Handball foul. You has become the Altman. Yeah. That'd be interesting. A character creator would be pretty straightforward to do. Just follow the NFT format. I'm not familiar with that. So you split the character into pieces. I think that's just like general game builder character. But yeah, I have some documentation on this already. So my guy, G-Unit with the Googles. Yeah. Errors, linking issues. SpaceTimeDB modules need to be built with SpaceTime build. Okay, that's right. Okay, cool. So where is this cargo build showing up somewhere? Let me just make sure that that's not showing up in funny directions. Cargo build. So do not use cargo build correctly. Wrong may produce. Okay. Oh yeah, I called this out. Okay. Active lobbies. Okay, so now let me run the front end type check. So this succeeded correctly. Perfect. Okay. So now we have all this code for the match types created by all the bindings are set up. And then now we have the identity tracking and the game tick handling for this too. Okay. So we should have fixed the active lobbies issue. So I'm going to go ahead and check those in. And YOLO commit. Okay. So this should be pushing up, and that's going to be fixing right now. And then over here, let me just publish again. Yes. Okay. YOLO. And then so maintenance mode should be cleared now. And then if I refresh, we should now have the character. So if I go create lobby, let me just kind of create one real quick. Creating. Oh, I think my server freaked out. Okay. Refresh. Okay, create match, create lobby, creating. Why is it stuck creating? Huh. Oh, maybe because the front end doesn't have it. Why would it be stuck creating? Let me just go back here. Let me just debug this. Okay. Okay, so let me start the server. Let me redeploy locally. Publish kickoff chaos. Publish. Bun. Okay. Control R bun colon publish. Bun dev. Hold on. Was it publish? Yes. Okay. Bun dev. Oh, and then I got to kill the cursor instance. ls of pkill ls of no. Let me see. Create lobby. Okay, cool. So now we should be back up and running. Start match. Tap to ready. So in production, I think this should be live now. Yeah. Okay, cool. So in production, we're live with the character. Oh, sweet. Oh, wow. Boop. Yo. Oh, awesome. So this is live in prod right now. Yo. Okay, cool. And then I could leave the match and then I could see like the one player. So whoever's watching right now, you can actually start joining in. And you can kind of join back in. So I think if I join back in, oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah. This is crazy. Yo, this is awesome. Yo. This is cool. I feel I can't wait to get the dang. Oh, the lag is killing me. Oh. So what I could do is, yeah, let me just test this here. Cool. We have 4 players. Nice. Awesome. At least let's play one game before ending the stream. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Like, let me go ahead and just start maintenance mode real quick and then kick everyone and then on. And so this should kick everyone in the game. And then let me re-enable it again. Off. Okay, so we're back. Let me create a new match. Create a lead lobby. So this is our new link here to join. We're going to play one game before I have to head on out. So if you haven't had a chance yet, go ahead and click that link right now. So we're going to basically try to get one game in. Scan that code if you have a chance, or enter this 0004 for the join match. And mark yourself as ready up here. I'm going to mark myself as ready up so that we can go ahead and play. Because I want to go ahead and see if I can play before I head on out. A character. Okay, yeah, this is we're talking about character creator. So yeah, so let's go ahead and see if we can do this right here, right now. All right, so let's see. I think this is all we got so far, and anyone else can join in later on. So if we're playing the game, you can just join in. I'm gonna go ahead and start the match. Right, we're still waiting for player. Go ahead and join. So if you click ready now, ready now. Okay, cool, nice. All right, let's go. Boom. Let's go. If you hit shift, it'll pass it to your other players. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh no, I can't. Okay, go. Yes. Oh, bruh. I got it. Oh. Ah. Boom. Oh, dang it. I was right there. No. Come on. Oh, that was a good catch. Dang. Bro. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna pass it. Go. Oh, where are you, bro? Let's go. Come on. Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. Go. You got it. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, Come on. Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, yes, I intercepted. Bro, this game. No. Okay. Let's. I got you, fam. Look, I got superpowers over here. Dang. Okay. This is like the hardest game ever right now. I'm gonna lean back. Oh, yes. All right, cool. Yo, my character's got like extra sprinting like styles. Oh, snap. Okay, pass it. Go. Oh, no. Bruh. Okay. This is too funny. I love this game. It's so cool. So if you haven't had a chance to join, you can still join the game. If you just go ahead and click this one, it's going to be able to join. So you can join in this game live right here, or scan this QR code over here at the very top. Halftime, baby. Yeah. Right? Here we go. Ooh. Let's go. Oh. Yo. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Bruh. I like how it says AI and the player is not even AI. Oh my god. Oh, dang it. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Oh. No. Bro, that was the most famous intercept right now. I'm mad. Let's go. Dude, I have like... Bruh. Oh. I feel like it's a game of Snake, low-key. This is hard. Oh my god, come on. Come on, bro. No. Oh, bruh. No. I sniped you, bro. I sniped you. Let's go. Oh. Yes. Oh, come on. Let's go. Is it laggy on your end? I see a little bit of lag sometimes. Oh, boy. Let's go. All right. You can't be doing that, bro. Yes. Okay, go. Oh, snap. Oh, come on. 6-5. I got 10 seconds left. I got to hold you guys down. Let's go. No. Go. Space. Yes. Yeah. Oh, come on. No. Yes. I won. We won. Team Red wins. Let's go. Team Santa Claus. That was actually a really good game. I really enjoyed that game. Damn, that was a really awesome game. I really enjoyed that. So I'll leave it up live. Don't be doing dumb stuff. If you're going to be if you know someone who's doing dumb stuff, tell them don't be doing dumb stuff, because we're going to police it and it's not going to be pretty. GG, I was blue, goalie number 1. You're on the blue team. Yeah. No, we were both on the red team. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely on the red team. Yeah. Team red. That was actually pretty hard. It was actually pretty fun. It was fun because it was just actually hard. You know, it's not as easy to control a character, but I think that's kind of what's cool. So it's kind of like, it's like ice hockey, but soccer. And we were definitely moving around. So I should make AIs do random movements. Yeah, right now they don't do anything. And so I think that's what we'll do in the next stream. Because right now I have to head on out because I promised a 45-minute stream, and I definitely went over, and I hate doing that. So ladies and gentlemen, this is actually called Kickoff Chaos. It's currently live right now. You can use it in the app. And I'm going to be having a lot of other features coming in soon. We've been able to generate our first sprite using the MCP. So we're using basically I think it's PixelLab. So PixelLab generated our whole sprite, did the whole thing with the MCPs and stuff like that. So that way we have our little characters turning around. And that's how we got all this really cool fancy stuff here, and our little scenes and everything. And then that's how we were able to get that kicked off. We fixed a couple of bugs as well. And on our next live stream, we're going to just keep going and generate the rest of our characters. And then somebody else talked about a character builder. So we're going to try to see if we can have a character builder. And then I'm going to also have upgrades available so that you can scan your face and then we can send it over to like Nano Banana or this type of thing and try to see if we can actually incorporate your face into the game. So that'll probably be much later. But for Christmas Day, I'm trying to get all the sprites set up and then I'm going to try to see if I could change the perspective of the actual field. And so that's here with scene environments. So this is probably where we're going to spend some more time tomorrow with a longer stream and just go really all in and see if we can generate this. I have never made a game in my life. I've worked on consumer products. I worked on like this stuff. This is so fun to kind of actually be able to do this. I've never written a line of code with Rust. We had the AI do it. We had Cursor do it. We have Droid do it. It's updating our code. That's what's running the backend. That's what's keeping track of all that stuff. You saw what's happening and updating in real time, which is amazing. We have Next.js on the front end. So that's deployed to Vercel. That's what you're interacting with when you're hitting the browser, right? That code is like basically peeking through to the database in real time using SpaceTimeDB. And we're using a Rust module that connects to the server. So that way all the stuff is kind of married back there. And we're so fortunate that everything's kind of like going faster than I was actually thinking. And I think we're in a new era these days where you can actually start to make these games that you have always wanted to make. I played this game as a kid, you know, playing Nintendo. But imagine if you had like a network of them, right? Like networking wasn't a thing back then, you know, for that style of game. So we're now able to kind of like bring things forward. And I'm not a game developer. This is insane. You know, I'm an engineer. I could prompt the AIs. And so we're watching this in real time. And if you've been following any of my videos, I have a whole playlist. You can check it out right here. No, it's actually linked below and you can follow this whole thing from day one. So we're currently in day 6. Tomorrow, and this is a shorter stream because the last 2 streams were mega streams. I did 5 hours and 6 hours. And then tomorrow's stream is probably going to be a couple of hours. We're just going to continue with the scene environment developing. If you haven't had a chance to, and you're still right here, smash the thumbs up. I really appreciate y'all sharing this out with your friends and everything. It is late night here in California. It's about to be 11 o'clock. It is much later and where everyone else, to all my other friends. Big shout outs if you're in the chat right now. I know Jermaine said, let this man eat. Thank you so much. You've been showing up in the last couple of days, every single day. I really appreciate that. You know, Ruben is another member here. I appreciate everyone who's actually joined in on the memberships because that's been really helpful to get editors on board. I have them editing my last couple of live streams. So they're making some shorter versions to get some of this knowledge that we've been sharing about prompting and the way I do things. So that way you can watch them later. So I'll have some members only drops coming in soon so you can see them before everyone else. And then we have a bunch of short content that's going to be hitting you guys super hard this coming season here. So this is dope. Yeah, I was unhinged and completely out of my goal zone. It's just been really cool to cook with you guys live. And this is kind of my favorite thing to do. So tomorrow I'll be here live again. Make sure you show up, share this with a friend, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.